Guys, I've just pulled the gearbox on my 2008 MY09 Forester XT. It's an SH with the 5-speed manual. Now I was getting this problem where in neutral the car would make like a chirping, whining noise. So before pulling the gearbox I diagnosed the noise to be this. Now I pulled the intercooler off, started the car, and I could see this thing vibrating a lot back and forth like that. Now obviously when the car's running, I guess that equates to the noise. I did verify it by holding this with my hand or pushing the clutch in that little bit more. The noise would stop, this would stop moving. So I'm like, cool, I know where the noise is coming from. So pretty much what I'm asking, is that a normal amount of play? Like, it seems a bit excessive and like it's going to make noise. And we'll just take this off quickly. Now this appears to be fine. It's fairly new. The clutch has maybe done 2,000 or 3,000 K, bugger all. So we've got a little bit of wear marks on the back here. But what I did notice, which was actually the reason why I thought there would be the noise, is this. Now it's probably going to be hard to pick up on the camera. But there is some serious wear. Like, I can feel that easily with my finger. So I did actually buy a sleeve kit here, and I got a new throwout bearing for that. So that's all good. So at least that eliminates that part of the equation of the noise. Then we have this, the fork. Alright, I'll just disconnect this. So I just disconnected it. You can see there's a little bit of wear on the inside, a little bit of wear there, a little bit of wear here. Focus. So I don't know, like, you can feel the wear on that as well, but I don't know if that's going to contribute to the increased play. Like, does the throwout bearing even really ride on that section? And then there is the pivot ball as well. So the pivot ball, I've actually, if I wipe this off, you can see there's actually a lip where this is worn, like along there. That's worn there. I can feel like a slight edge. But that said, then there's also the clip in here. So has anyone had this problem where you get the whining noise? I'll put a link to the video that I'm talking about that actually shows the noise. And if you have, what did you do to fix it, and which part caused it? Is it because there's too much wear on this fork, and then that gives it the increased play, makes it wobble? The next question is, if all those parts are in spec, that I have are all in spec, you've obviously got the back of the motor. Now, it's a bit better if I show you. Okay. So we've got this, and now that. Now, you can see, because this clutch is not that old, this even has a bit of wear marks on it from the throwout bearing. Now, are these throwout bearings meant to be constantly in contact with the pressure plate, or are they meant to be separated and then pushed on when required? At this point in time, I am leaning towards that these are constantly in contact with the pressure plate. And perhaps the free play was adjusted incorrectly on the slave cylinder to cause this not to be in contact with it. Maybe just to slightly touch it, and which I guess would rock the whole assembly and fuck everything up until you put some pressure on, and then it would be good. So that's my theory, that's my thoughts. Please let me know if you know otherwise. And hey, while the video's here, where the hell does this go? This goes up onto my firewall up there. I just noticed it was broken. couldn't even tell you if I broke it taking the gearbox out or if it was already broken and I just never noticed it or what. But pretty clean break there. That's okay though. I'm happy to just solder on a new connector or crimp a new connector and call it a day, but I'd really like to know where the factory position is. Does it go here, there, up there, on this? Don't know. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the throw-up bearing, what could be causing the noise. Hopefully I can figure this out. Cheers.